Building a successful digital business, it takes everything you've got.
Oh, yeah.
You really pour your heart and soul into it.
It really does.
But what happens when all that hard work is threatened by something you can't even see?
Yeah, like a cyber attack.
Yeah.
That's the scary reality for so many businesses out there today.
Right.
That's why we're diving into this article from Explora Marketing Digital called Cybersecurity, Protege el éxito de tu negocio digital.
Okay.
And it starts with a pretty chilling line.
Oh.
Imagine that after long years of hard work building your digital business, one day you wake up and discover that your accounts have been compromised.
That'll get your attention.
Right.
I mean, we all hear about these cyber attacks, but it's easy to kind of think, oh, that won't happen to me.
Yeah, you think I'm too small or I'm not important enough.
Right.
But this article really drives home the point that in the digital world, cybersecurity is no longer optional.
It's a must-have.
It is.
It's like the foundation of your business.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't build anything lasting without that solid foundation.
And what I think is interesting is the article highlights some pretty relatable risks.
Oh, yeah.
Things we might encounter every day.
Every single day.
Like using public Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, that free Wi-Fi at the coffee shop.
Right, or weak passwords.
Using the same password for everything.
Those little things, they can have major consequences.
Absolutely massive consequences.
It's easy to overlook them.
It is, because they seem so small, but they can really open the door to big problems.
The article actually mentions that 60% of businesses have already experienced a cyber attack in the past year.
Wow, that's a huge number.
It's a staggering number.
And it really underscores the urgency of getting this right.
Absolutely.
I mean, the costs can be devastating.
Yeah, not just financially, but also your reputation.
Oh, absolutely.
Loss of customer trust.
That ripple effect can be incredibly difficult to recover from.
Yeah, it can be a real uphill battle.
It really can.
So it's clear that cybersecurity is about way more than just avoiding disaster.
It is.
There's actually some real advantages to having a strong cybersecurity strategy.
It can actually become a competitive advantage.
Yeah, almost like a secret weapon.
That's a great way to put it, because it helps you stand out in a crowded digital marketplace.
Exactly. And it really kind of gets into the psychology of it.
Oh, yeah.
When you prioritize cybersecurity, you're sending a clear message to your customers.
Absolutely. You're saying, we value your data.
Right.
We're taking every step to protect it.
And that builds trust and confidence.
Yes, especially in today's world where data breaches are constantly making headlines.
It's like that old saying,
Yeah.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Absolutely. I love that one.
Investing in cybersecurity upfront
Yes.
can save you a world of pain
And money.
and money down the road.
It really can be a smart investment.
And it goes beyond just protecting your customers, too. A robust cybersecurity strategy can actually help you streamline your internal processes.
Make things more efficient.
Ensure compliance with all those industry regulations.
Oh, yeah. You got to stay on the right side of the law.
Absolutely. And even attract and retain top talent.
Because top talent wants to work for companies that take security seriously.
It's all connected.
It is.
Cybersecurity isn't just an IT issue anymore.
It's a business issue that impacts every level of the organization.
And that's where a company like Explora Marketing Digital can be such a valuable partner.
They really get it. They understand that each business has unique vulnerabilities and needs.
Right.
So they offer this personalized cybersecurity mentorship.
I love that they take a tailored approach.
Me too.
Their 5-step process seems super comprehensive.
It really is.
They start with assessing your current vulnerabilities and then move on to designing these comprehensive security policies.
It's like they're building a custom-fit suit of armor for your business.
I like that analogy.
It really is a good fit.
And they don't stop there.
No, they don't.
Explora also helps you implement those policies.
Right.
Using all sorts of advanced tools like machine learning
Oh, yeah, that's the really cool stuff.
for threat detection.
It's cutting-edge technology.
And they also work with you to create a rapid incident response plan.
Got to be prepared for the worst-case scenario.
Absolutely.
So you're not caught off guard if something does happen.
Okay, wait, let's pause there for a second.
Sure.
Machine learning.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty high-tech.
It is.
Can you break down how that actually works in the context of cybersecurity?
Okay, so traditional security systems rely heavily on manual processes and predefined rules.
Okay.
But with the sheer volume of data businesses are dealing with today, it's becoming almost impossible for humans to keep up.
Right.
That's where machine learning shines, because it can analyze massive amounts of data in real time.
So it's like having a super sleuth constantly analyzing your data.
Exactly, looking for those subtle patterns and anomalies that might signal an attack. And the best part is that machine learning algorithms are constantly learning and evolving.
So they're getting smarter all the time.
They can adapt to new threats much faster than traditional security methods.
That makes them incredibly effective at detecting and responding to even the most sophisticated attacks.
Even the stuff that would slip past a human eye.
So it's like having a proactive security system.
Absolutely, one that's always one step ahead of the bad guys.
Now that's what I call peace of mind.
It really is a game changer.
It is, but I imagine it's just one piece of the puzzle.
It is just one piece.
A comprehensive cybersecurity strategy involves multiple layers of protection.
Like strong passwords, multi-factor authentication.
Right. Ongoing employee training.
That's a big one.
And a solid incident response plan.
Absolutely. It's about taking a holistic approach to safeguarding your business in this digital world.
And that's what makes this deep dive so valuable.
I think so too.
We're not just scratching the surface.
Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty
of how to build a resilient and secure digital business.
Absolutely. And as we move forward in this deep dive, we'll explore each of these elements in more detail, giving you the insights and tools you need to protect your business and thrive in this digital age.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Okay, so we've talked about the big picture of cybersecurity, why it's so important, how it can actually be a competitive advantage, and the role of these advanced technologies like machine learning. But let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
What are some concrete steps businesses can take, like today, to strengthen their digital defenses?
Yeah, where do we even begin? It could feel pretty overwhelming, especially for businesses that might not have a dedicated IT team.
Right.
It's like cybersecurity, great, but how?
That's a very common feeling, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
You don't have to do everything at once, just start with small, manageable steps.
Okay.
And a great place to begin is with a cybersecurity audit.
Okay, a cybersecurity audit, what exactly does that entail? Is it like a digital health checkup?
Exactly. It's a thorough assessment of your systems, your networks, your applications, everything that touches your digital presence.
Okay.
The goal is to identify any potential vulnerabilities. Think of it like a detective searching for weak spots before a thief can exploit them.
So it's about uncovering those hidden cracks in your digital foundation.
Precisely, those weak passwords, outdated software, misconfigured security settings.
Okay.
These seemingly small details can be entry points for hackers.
Got it. So let's say the audit reveals some vulnerabilities. What happens next?
That's where the real work begins. You need to take steps to mitigate those risks. This might involve patching software, strengthening passwords, implementing multi-factor authentication. Basically, you want to make it as difficult as possible for those hackers to get in.
Multi-factor authentication. I hear that term a lot these days.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more common.
Can you give us a real-world example of how that works?
Sure. Imagine you're trying to log into your online banking account. With multi-factor authentication, it's not enough to just enter your password. You might also need to enter a unique code that's sent to your phone, or maybe use a fingerprint scanner.
So it's adding that extra layer of security.
Exactly.
Making it much harder for someone to impersonate you, even if they do manage to steal your password.
Yeah, it's like that extra lock on your front door.
Right, right.
It's a relatively simple step, but it can significantly enhance your security.
I like it.
But technology alone isn't enough.
Oh.
The human element is still a major factor in cybersecurity.
Right, because even with the best security systems in place, people can still make mistakes.
They can.
They click on those phishing links. They download suspicious attachments. It's human nature.
It is. We're curious. We like to click things.
We do.
That's why ongoing employee training is absolutely crucial.
Okay.
It's about creating a culture of cybersecurity awareness within your organization. Teach your team how to spot those phishing emails, how to create those strong passwords, how to browse the internet safely. It's about empowering them to become your first line of defense.
So it's not just about having the right tools, but also educating the people who use them.
Exactly. Giving them the knowledge and skills they need to be cybersecurity superheroes.
I like that analogy a lot.
They can be your digital defenders.
Okay, but let's be realistic for a second.
Sure.
Even with the best security measures in place, there's always a chance that something could slip through the cracks. What happens then? That's where having an incident response plan comes in, right?
Absolutely. No system is foolproof, and it's not just about preventing attacks.
Right.
It's about knowing what to do if an attack happens.
Okay.
A well-defined incident response plan is like a fire drill for your digital assets.
I like that analogy.
It helps you prepare for the unexpected.
Okay, walk me through this.
Sure.
What does a good incident response plan actually look like?
First, it needs to be clear who's responsible for what, who detects and reports incidents, Who's in charge of containing the damage, who communicates with the affected parties.
Okay.
It's about having a clear chain of command and a defined process for handling different types of incidents.
So it's about eliminating the chaos and ensuring a swift and coordinated response.
Exactly. You don't want people running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Right.
You need to be calm and collected.
What else is important?
The plan should outline specific steps for containment, eradication, and recovery.
Okay.
How do you isolate the affected systems to prevent the spread of malware? How do you remove the threat and restore systems to a secure state? And most importantly, how do you recover that lost or compromised data?
Data recovery, that seems like it could be a real nightmare, especially if backups haven't been properly maintained.
It can be a huge headache, which is why a robust backup and recovery strategy is another critical component of cybersecurity.
So regular backups stored securely offsite can be a lifesaver in the event of a breach or system failure.
It's like having a safety net for your digital assets.
Yeah.
You're protected even if you fall.
So it's about minimizing downtime and ensuring business continuity, even in the face of an attack.
Exactly, keeping those wheels turning.
But beyond the immediate response, is there anything else that a good incident response plan should address?
Yes. A crucial element is the post-incident analysis.
Okay.
Once the immediate crisis is over, it's important to take the time to analyze what happened, how it happened, and what steps can be taken to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future.
So it's about learning from your mistakes and continuously improving your security posture.
Exactly. It's a continuous feedback loop that helps you become more resilient over time.
This is all incredibly insightful, but I can't help but feel a bit overwhelmed by the sheer scope of it all. It seems like there's so much to think about, so many moving parts.
It can feel that way, especially when you're first starting out.
Yeah.
But remember, you don't have to go it alone. There are experts out there, like the team at Explora Marketing Digital, who can guide you through the process, provide the tools and resources you need, and help you build a truly robust cybersecurity strategy.
It's like having a cybersecurity coach in your corner, helping you train for the digital arena.
That's a great analogy. You need a coach to help you develop those cybersecurity muscles.
Absolutely. And that's what makes this deep dive so valuable. We're not just talking about we're talking about the how.
We're giving you the knowledge and the resources you need to take action.
And protect your business in the digital world.
Exactly. It's about empowerment.
And on that note, I think it's time to shift gears a little bit and explore the human side of cybersecurity.
Okay.
We've talked about employee training, but I'm curious to delve deeper into the psychological aspects of online security. What makes people vulnerable to attacks? How can we build a culture of awareness that empowers individuals to make smarter choices online? That's what we'll pick up when we come back. So we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive into cybersecurity, from the technical stuff like firewalls and machine learning to the more human side like employee training and incident response plans. But I think one of the biggest takeaways for me has been how cybersecurity has evolved from a purely technical concern to this fundamental business strategy.
Yeah, it's a real shift in mindset, you know. In today's digital world, cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data, it's about protecting your brand, your reputation, your customer relationships.
Everything that makes your business tick.
Exactly. It's about protecting everything that makes your business thrive. And I think that's what this article from Explora Marketing Digital really hammers home.
Yeah.
They close with this really powerful statement. They say, cybersecurity is like the protective shield of your spaceship. Without it, your subsistence is impossible.
Wow, that's a pretty powerful analogy.
It really is. It captures the essence of it. You know, in this vast and unpredictable digital universe, cybersecurity is your shield. It's your defense against threats that can come from anywhere at any time.
It's like that invisible force field protecting your business from those digital asteroids hurtling through space.
Exactly. But even with the best shields in place, it's still about being prepared for the unexpected.
Right. You got to have a plan B.
Exactly. And that's where having a well-defined incident response plan becomes so critical.
It's not just about preventing attacks. It's about knowing how to react quickly and effectively if a breach does occur.
Absolutely. It's about minimizing the damage, recovering quickly, and learning from the experience to strengthen your defenses even further.
It's like having that emergency escape pod on your spaceship, just in case things go sideways. But what I find so reassuring is that businesses don't have to navigate this complex landscape alone.
They don't. There are experts out there like the team at Explora Marketing Digital who can provide the guidance, the tools, and the support to make this journey a whole lot smoother.
It's like having a seasoned navigator on board, guiding you through the complexities of the digital world, helping you chart a course that's both secure and successful.
Exactly, someone who's been there and done that and can help you avoid those hidden dangers.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a final thought. Cybersecurity isn't just about technology or checklists.
It's not.
It's about fostering a culture of awareness, empowering your team, and making smart choices every day.
It's about being proactive, not reactive.
Exactly. It's about taking ownership of your digital security and making it an integral part of your business strategy.
And remember, the first step is often the hardest. But once you start down this path, you'll find that investing in cybersecurity is one of the most strategic decisions you can make for the long-term health and success of your business.
It's not just about surviving in the digital age.
It's about thriving.
On that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into cybersecurity.
Thanks for joining us.